Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video, um, explaining violence to children. It's been a while since I did a video. I've been busy with work, and like I said before, the videos I have done were on someone else's channel, just during live streams. But I'm looking to get back in the swing of, putting videos out there for my channel. As you guys have seen, about the news, there have been plenty of instances where children have become victims of, of acts of violence, and I think it's important that we actually taught that those of us who have children, or who work with children, are I think it's important that we're honest with children concerning concerning acts of violence. Something I noticed, where I live in Colombia, there've been a lot of reports of like high schoolers bringing guns to school. Now, I'm not gonna automatically jump on the side of, oh, they're doing it for malicious reasons. I think I think many, and correct me if I'm wrong. This is my theory. My theory is that a lot of young teenagers are bringing guns to school because they've seen what's been going on in other schools. Like, there was a mass shooting at Uvalde. Just recently, there was a shooting in Thailand where a cop who just got fired. He went in. He attacked like a preschool with a shotgun, a pistol, and a knife. And I know recently there was a big hoax. There was a school shooting hoax called in Richland County, where I live. So, a lot of police departments that were reacting to that, and and it was just seeing, whether it was real, whether it was fake, whether it was a prank, what have you. But people got to see, a lot of parents got to see the reaction, how the police departments would react. I haven't heard anything about parents, being freaked out over, the school shooting hoax. But I think it's something that should raise the question of, are we being honest with children about how there is violence that exists? One of the things I mentioned in a previous video that I didn't like growing up was this whole idea of teaching kids not to fight. They say if you got a bully, you go to a teacher. You don't sell your differences with fish. You sell them with words. But all that was a lie. All that was a big lie that I believe cost a lot of lives, because it warped people's sense of a reality when it comes to dealing with violent encounters. Sometimes someone is robbing you, or sometimes someone is just you know uh, being wanting to just cause harm just for the fun of it. And I think when you deal with adults on this matter, it can be more difficult because they get set in their ways. It may be hard for them to actually see things a different way, unless they're actually introduced into a situation that is um, earth shattering to them, that just totally breaks them on the inside, and they have to gather all the pieces to build themselves back up together. But instead of having to do that, I think it's important that we talk to children about violence, about what is truly considered violence, not words, not insults, but actual physical violence. What to do if a kid hits you. I think it's important that we actually teach children how to fight back. Instead of, I'm not saying that they shouldn't go tell a teacher, but if the teacher's not available, or if it seems unfeasible to tell a teacher, then the child should know how to defend themselves. They should be encouraged to defend themselves, but also encouraged to never throw the first punch. Um, Teach them that defending yourself is not a bad thing. It is a good thing. Um, teach them what happens when you don't defend yourselves. What can happen. And I even think it's important that we teach children how to use defensive tools. I know that people, I read and I read of kids kids having knives at a young age, having pocket knives, and I understand how how rules are in many schools across the country. I get that, but I think it's important for kids to know how to use things like knives. Um, I know a lot of people take the kids to karate. They take the kids to martial arts class, like to learn how to learn taekwondo or karate. But I also think it's important for them to actually know how to defend themselves, whether it be from other kids or, heaven forbid, they actually have to defend themselves from an adult. Now, obviously, it's going to say that it's not to try to put it in their head that they can do it. They can tackle any problem, because I can't tackle every problem that may come my way, and I'm 33 years old. But but I think it's important to at least put in their heads that you don't have to become a victim. That you can do something. If you can't fight back, try to escape. But if fighting back is the only option you have, then they should be equipped to be able to fight back. I know a lot of people actually teach their children how to use firearms, which I do believe that's the right thing to do. What age should you start? I think it depends on the child. All children mature at different ages. I think some may mature earlier than others, and you should play it by ear. But I think it's good that children are. I think it's good that children can be educated on how violence works, why it exists, and what they how they can play a positive part in that in that part of our world. Because I think if we continue to keep lying to children about what to do concerning violence, what to do concerning these heinous acts, they'll grow up as adults with the warped view of the world, and basically be handicapped. Not see themselves as being someone who actually can defend themselves or even defend other people. And I watch a lot of like crime footage, like people getting I like to watch footage of people getting carjacked, um, people getting attacked, people. I like to watch those things because I like to see how people react to it. I like to see how people who are observing will react. That's one of the reasons why the Cal Rittenhouse case was so important, because you actually got to see firsthand footage. Not to say there is any video out there, but you got to see firsthand footage of a teenager with an AR-15 defending himself. And it was a major case. It showed that, listen, if violence exists in this world, and no one's immune to it, not even especially children, and we should do all we can to protect children, but also we should do all we can to teach children how to react appropriately when faced with an act of violence. But that's all I wanted to do. That's all. I just want to share my thoughts on the matter. Please share your thoughts. Leave a comment in the comment section. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you're a fan of the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my videos, look forward to new videos, and as well as check out my older videos. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see if I can address them. But that's my video. Just wanted to have an honest conversation about children and violence. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. And God bless.